Zersa, would you be able to tell us right now, where are you in your academic journey?
So at the moment I am at Trinity Western University. I'm currently an English major. I haven't decided my minors yet, but I'm looking into business or computer science or possibly doing a double major with both. I have lots of responsibilities. For example, right now I'm a CFA. My other interests include history, art, media, communications, and that's why I love being at a liberal arts university, because it allows me to take these classes that I otherwise wouldn't have taken and kind of sample each one and maybe decide if I want to change my minor to maybe history or art.
Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go?
For my career, I want to be a professor, specifically an English professor. Because I was at Trinity Western, I got the chance to speak to Dr. Pearson, who's the head of the English department. Because I was able to speak with her, I got to ask her many questions about what it's like to be a professor, what the job entails, what challenges she had to overcome. Because of this, I was really able to hone in on what it takes to become a professor. One of the very first big milestones that I will have to achieve is a research opportunity. I have asked Dr. Pearson to let me know if there's any research opportunities that Trinity is offering, and that will be very important for me because it'll be something that I'm making a very big part of my career. One of my hobbies is reading, and as an English major, that's perfect. I love reading and analyzing books, and one of the big milestones in my career will be reading all of Jane Austen's works as well as Shakespeare's, because that's what I want to make my study.
What obstacles might you face along the way?
So I've actually already had to face a lot of obstacles just in my first semester with 2 concussions, a car accident, and so now I'm just making sure to really manage my time because I'm dealing with 5 courses from last semester as well as the 3 I'm taking this semester. So it's really just making sure I prioritize my time. Another obstacle that I'm going to be facing is a lot of people get stuck on their dissertation for their PhD. My strategy for making sure I don't get stuck doing my PhD for a very long extended period amount of time is just to make sure that I start thinking about it now, thinking about what I might want to explore, what I might want to write about.
Zersa, here at Trinity Western University, what resources do you plan to utilize?
One of the resources I really want to utilize during my journey here at Trinity Western is the Writing Center. I want to go there and just, because any critique is good critique, that'll just help me further and expand my knowledge and my skill. Another resource I really want to utilize here is the amazing staff we have here at Trinity Western. All the professors, the head of departments, they've all been fantastic. I've already been able to meet with Dr. Pearson twice to interview her. And I do hope to meet with David Anaby as well because his specialty is in Shakespeare and the classics, which is what I hope to do my specialization in. Alright, so I'm here with Dr. Pearson, and I'm just going to interview her, ask her a couple questions about her journey to becoming a professor. So, what made you want to become a professor?
I basically wanted to stay in school for as long as I could.
Okay.
And I just kept getting degrees.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized at some point, I should be giving back what I'm learning.
Yeah.
And I actually, for a long time, didn't have the desire to teach. And when, as a grad student, I needed to teach, I discovered a love for it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, what did you want to become as a young girl?
Grade 5, I wanted to be an archaeologist.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And I thought I wanted to be a biology major when I started my undergrad.
Okay.
But I just loved learning.
Mm-hmm.
But I discovered, I took a classical Greek course in my first year and fell in love with Greek and did my undergrad degree in Greek.
Okay.
Yeah.
I find a lot of English majors tend to start with something and then change over to English. Like I was originally going to be psych.
Oh, okay.
And I know one of my English profs said she was going to be psych originally as well. So I think that's kind of interesting.
That is, yeah.
Yeah. And what would you say is the most challenging thing you've had to becoming a prof?
To becoming a professor. doing a PhD.
Okay.
It's a lot of people don't finish their PhDs for various reasons, and it's nothing to do with how intelligent you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's the ability to undertake a big project and complete it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And would you say there's a way to kind of prepare for a PhD, or is it just something you kind of have to experience and jump in with both feet?
Usually you do a master's degree before it, so you do have some preparation in that sense, but I would just say if you love learning, you practice discipline and try to get things in on time.
Okay.
Ironically, that type of quality will get you through a PhD.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for our last question, what would you say is your favorite thing about being a professor?
Interacting with students.
Okay.
Yeah.
The connection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you for.
How do you envision your growth throughout this process?
I envision my growth to be quite significant in many areas of my life. One of which I want to focus on especially is my spiritual journey. There's many opportunities that Trinity provides, chapel, as well as events going on in the dorms to help further students' spiritual growth, and I really want to plan on taking advantage of those. Another of which I had mentioned before is I just want to really focus on my dissertation and what it'll be, and start thinking about that now and narrow down exactly what it will be. And the last thing I want to focus on especially is what my minors will be, and that'll be coming up more in the next year or so here. Just really figuring out if I want a double minor, if I want to major in business, history, computer science.
I wish you the best in all your future endeavors.